What else you got in the garage? I saw
Oh.
skate photos.
Oh yeah, this is my little, my, ever since I got the pool, I was kind of hyped on pool skating. So I started going on a lot of missions with other skaters and skating pools and stuff. I started, most of my photography these days consists of pool skating, believe it or not.
So you shot all these?
No, I shot all the black and whites. Like there's some posters and things, and I just started plastering this wall with prints because it was like the drywall's so ugly.
Tell me about Arto. It seems like he does do more than just skate.
Well, now, yeah. He started shooting photos. Like at first, you just always saw him with a weird camera, you know, but you'd never see anything. And then I think it was like probably when he started getting more of like the digital camera, you started to see some of his photos. It was like, fuck, wow, these photos are pretty sick. So I think then all of a sudden it was like he really started to get into shooting skate photos.
Check out this picture that Arto shot of me. Like Luke McCurdy and like other people were like, 12 pack on this, go Molly. And I just caught it dead good. But I was like, oh, I wish I got someone to like, you know, get a really good photo. Arto's just starting out, you know, with his camera. So anyway, a couple of days goes by and Arto's like, oh, Molly, I got those pictures back, you know? Because he must have only shot like 5 tries or whatever. And I goes, is it any good? And he goes, yeah, it's all right. One of them might be okay. And I come over and it's already framed like this. And he gives it, there you go. And I was so stoked. I was like, wow, what a wicked picture. It was almost the cover of the skateboard mag.
He's hit tremendous amounts of like things for like a photographer on its own. You know, he had a photo in ID magazine, an ad, and I was just like, you fucker, like that was like a dream of mine to have, and you're just like, he had no idea. I had the magazine, he's like, what? So then all of a sudden you're like, all right, we can send Arto on the trip, and he'll like shoot photos or he'll film, and he'll skate. He's been injured, and so that's kind of where I think it started, was like an injury.
It's kind of cool that he's doing that, and I think he must have felt maybe sort of frustrated at points, especially with injuries. You know, I know he's had his problems like fucking everyone else, and he seems to have come out of that. And he didn't go into photography fucking half-assed. He went full bore into photography.
You think when he can't skate, if he's injured, that like depresses him?
Oh, I think a skateboarder, professional skateboarders at that level who can't ride, it kills them. It kills them.
6 knee injuries has definitely tortured my brain quite a bit. I've definitely lost some brain cells just stressing about it. It's like, you get so fucking out of your mind and just concentrating on this thing that you can't really at the time do anything about it other than just sit still for 3 months and not move it until your ligament or whatever it is to heals. It's thrown me into like psycho depressions where I can't even fucking get out of bed. I mean, I've basically had 6 full meltdowns.
I think his body definitely is taking a fucking toll, you know? I mean, it definitely has. You know, he had a point where he knew his skating wasn't where it used to be, and that's the thing. It's like you look at the shit that Arto did, and it's like, dude, you can't really outbeat that. You know, you look at a boxer and what he would go through. It'd be like, all right, Arto, you know, you've done it all, you know, and you're respected and you have all that. You don't need to do that shit anymore. And I think he was so fighting it, but then when he realized, like, he had the whole deal with photography, and I think doing videos and filming, and it just linked him back into what he really likes, and that's what he really likes and what he really loves. And so it's like, all of a sudden, then you have like happy Arto.
Arto now, he sort of doesn't really have anything to prove anymore. He's done it. It's all fucking good, you know. Now he can build a pool in his backyard and fucking enjoy it a little bit more, because he doesn't, what's he gonna do? Do another video part? Go down another kink rail? Smash his face? Fucking kill himself? Puke on the ground again? No, I fucking done it. There's no need. There's nothing left. You know what I mean? Now it's just to watch him skateboard and watch him enjoy it.
And I think that's where you just see like kind of a lot of change in him and what he's doing, you know, skating trannies, skating ditches. You can prolong your shit. Look at how long Lance has been going, you know? And now he's influencing Arto. He helped build Arto's pool. He was there every day, and then Arto and him are like going and skating pools, and that's where Arto now is like part of that whole weird like going and skating with Salba and like skating the Gons pool and this and that. That's fucking rad.
I think it's real cool for skateboarding. He has a lot of guys that probably wouldn't venture out to the skate park to ride a pool with the dudes. And they're into this world that I think once you see live, it's different. It can spark some people. Skateboarding has become very much more of a sport, whereas I'm not sure on Arto's where he's at on it, but it's much more than getting my trick done, getting my paycheck, and then go spending it. It's actually experiencing the whole thing, you know? He likes going on trips. He likes going camping and skating and he likes experience the whole thing.
If you go on a trip with Arto, he can get the most footage, he'll shoot photos, he'll film, and then if like a tree needs to be chopped down, he'll like have like some like finished axe that's like the best axe money can buy, and he's like so psyched to use it, and he'll come chop the tree down. He motivates everyone. I've been on trips where he's got like 6 dudes stretching every morning, you know, like teaching them all these like different stretches and like yoga techniques and stuff. It's pretty unreal. And the craziest thing is he just turned 30. Like, I cannot believe that Arto's only 30 years old. His whole life has been so full, and he's only just now 30 years old. It's nuts.
Arto is like 100% skater. Like, he lives skateboarding all the time. And you have guys that live it, but then it's like, you know, they chill on their off time or they're into this or that. Arto really is like, he fucking is about skateboarding.
Wow. Yeah, that's good. That was coming in right there. You wanted that one.
Like, there's so many kids that are like, fuck, Arto's my favorite, oh my God. And he's filming us and he's shooting photos, and it puts a little bit of a discipline too to kids that is needed.
Dude, they were all so perfect.
Cool. Hell yeah. I think I definitely get excited with young kids around, and I start spieling all sorts of shit. You gotta do this, or you gotta do that. And I'm like, just shut up. Just, they don't want to hear it, just let them skate, you know. But there's like a certain extent, I think, like you can give advice to people, and you know, like I had people around me, like Rowley and Templeton, and to be around dudes that have been doing it for a long time, it definitely helped me out a lot. It kind of puts a fire under my ass too, like just see young kids that are just so stoked on skating and be around it and be part of it.
I mean, you look at his backyard and you look at how many different kids that are there. It's good for kids to see guys like Arto who are like, you know, stoked to fucking be skating.
Would you say you're a fan of skateboarding?
Yeah, I think I'm still probably a total skate rat, you know. Just, you know, wake up in the morning, have your cup of coffee, clean it out, get a couple of runs in. It's so ingrained in me that I think once you really pick it up, you just never let go of it. You're walking down the street and you see new concrete getting poured and they're pouring a curb cut or something. You're like, yeah, you could do something out of that. Look at that window ceiling over there. Look at that. It's like everywhere you go, it's like your brain is subconsciously thinking about skate spots. That's the thing. Oh, you barely have to do any tricks in it, and you're just having loads of fun. It's like,
The tiles make a cool noise.
yeah, you just get your grind on. It's kind of like slapping curbs or something. You know, you're just cruising around, get a little grind, get winded, you know. I think I'll definitely be, you know, the older guy sitting in the sidelines just with a camera in hand, and the young kids are going like, who's this guy? You know, I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot of that later on. Just like, why is he here? You know.